Hi, welcome back to Patterns Academy. I'm glad to have you with me today. During this session, I will run through manage users within QuickBooks. So starting on the dashboard screen, what we want to do is go over to this cog, which is the settings cog. Click on that and then click manage users. Now, what you have will be dependent on your licenses within QuickBooks. At the moment, with QuickBooks Plus, you get 5 users. With QuickBooks Advanced, you get more than that. So just be aware of how many users you have or what package you're on to make sure that you don't go over the limit. QuickBooks should help you realize when you have gone over that limit rather than allow you to go over that limit. It's a recent change they've put in place. So what you have is, as I say, I'm on Plus, therefore this is 5 users I will be able to have up to in my users section. Now that doesn't include the accounting firm section. The accounting firm section will have specific access requirements already granted. So you don't need to choose what access they are going to have. It's just an automatic, this is an accountant, this is the access they require. So when we want to add a user on your users tab, you go over to add user and then you want to fill in their relevant information. So I'm just going to put my information in here. And then I need to assign a role. Now, there's quite a few different roles in here, so do have a look at what the description pulls through and what access this allows you to have. So for example, if you clicked on standard all access and then view all permissions, you can see what the breakdown of this access will grant. So for sales, expenses, stock, list, bookkeeping, accounting, payroll, reports, and time tracking, they will have full access. However, when it comes to the account management, there will be limited access. So they'll have access to view the company information, but they can't edit it. If you want to change this and allow them to edit, you just click this box. And then once that has a tick box, you can see this now has a tick for view and a tick for edit. So that means they have now access to edit the information. If you're an accountant setting up your clients' access, you may not want to grant them access to subscription. This means that they'll be able to edit their account without you realizing, and therefore the cost of the subscription could go up, but you haven't charged them any further costs for this. So personally, I would say if you're an accountant setting up your client, don't grant them access to their subscription. You could, if you want, allow them to view the subscription, but you wouldn't want them to edit the subscription unless they're paying for it. And then you can also give them access to manage users. So you can tick this box, which again allows them to view and edit their other users in here. And then you can click send invitation. That will then send an email invite to the person's email address that is above, and then they'll have to accept it. So once I click send invite, we will see on QuickBooks that the invite has been sent, and also it says here resend invite. If it says resend invite, that means the client has not yet approved their access and therefore they will not currently have access. So they do need to approve that email for them to be able to get into QuickBooks. If you've realised you've sent something incorrectly, maybe the email address is wrong, maybe their role is incorrect, you just need to click on this drop down arrow and click delete, and then delete user. If it is an accounting firm or bookkeeper, you can go onto the accounting firm section and do exactly as we've just done, where you can click invite. And then again, it's the relevant information. So it's their name, last name, and their email address. Again, as I said before, they already have a role assigned to them based on the fact that they're an accounting firm in the accounting firm section. So you wouldn't need to specify what type of access this person needs. And then again, at the bottom, we click save, and then they've been added to QuickBooks. And there you have it. That's how you manage users within QuickBooks. I hope this video was helpful. Do like and subscribe and follow along for more helpful tips on how to use QuickBooks. See you at the next one.